Hello there again. Okay, so in this video, which should be relatively short here, I'm just going to talk about how to or what to do with like this stuff right here. So the date, so I have it, this is for the year 2024 to 2025. The culminating writing assignment, what do you call it, due date for the final revised edition that need to be submitted on turnitin.com is due December 6th. All I'm going to do is go up to highlight and turn it off. And then the other way to do it, come on, let's see, the other way to do it is to, I thought there was a way to do it right here. It's like a little T with an X through it. Let's see, it's format, text. It just says remove formatting. Is it somewhere I can't see it because of this? Okay, so yes, it was hiding at the bottom of the list where I couldn't see it because of these Loom controls here. Okay, so the other way you can do it is you go to Format and then it's clear formatting. Also, you can see there's a hotkey combination here. It's so when it clears the formatting, it does do that, but I'm just going to clear the tab and then do it that way. Or you can just, like I said, click highlight and get rid of it that way. Okay, so the reason I put the highlights there is to draw your attention to the parts specifically that you need to change in order for the assignment to be complete. But yes, to remove them does take an extra step. Okay, let's see. I'm going to change this back now that we figured that out. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead where it says your full name. Really, I just mean first and last. Get rid of that highlighting. The course is already filled in for you. Professor is generally what you put. I guess you could put Mr., but I can't remember ever putting that on a paper, to tell you the truth. Okay, how do you change up here? Because if you click, you're like, how am I supposed to get up there? So what you do is make sure you're above where the heading line is, or header line is, I should say. If you don't see it, let's see, it could be your view. So this is the view that is not the print layout view, and so you can't see it, right? So if that happens, if you can't see it, just make sure that you have print layout showing. Make sure you're above this line right here. So like if I click right on it, double click real quick, boom, now I can get up there, and you can see because it's showing the header now. Make sure you don't click different first page. In MLA, it's the title page. Well, really, it's not a title page, but the first page doesn't have a different, like I think in some formats you don't have the page number, on the first page or something, but in MLA format you do. You put only your last name up here. Again, remove the highlighting, and then if you try to click out, that should be easier than getting into the header. But all you have to do is just double click to get out. Okay, or even single click, I think, to get out. Now if I look down my paper all the way to the end, I don't see, there's no other kind of things I have to deal with at this point that are format related. The works cited I did for you this time. When we do the next one, I have you do this as a separate assignment, just so you can get used to it. For now, for the first semester, mainly I'm just trying to get you used to putting in the page numbers, which you can search up after the fact. If you looked up the quote and you found it in some other way, not in the book, or you didn't write it down, it's really easy to search a quote in the PDF and just find the page number that way. And it's all, and again, that I always deduct if it's not there. So it's worth doing, because it's a large deduction to go from, I think it goes from 100 to 85 just based on that. Or any problems with the citation. Why are you so mean, Mr. A? Because I put it in the scaffolding. Yeah, the quotes are there. You have to just find a quote to put in there. You have the parentheses, Steinbeck, little line to indicate you need to put in that you need to put in your page number. So really, that not putting in a page number is a big deal because everything else is already scaffolded. So that's why. Anyways, it's not to be extra mean or something. Okay, you can see that every page has my last name on it, and then it has the page number. Now, if I go to the first page, it has the other necessary information. The title you can see is centered, and then I go down and everything else is going to have that indent on the first line to help me differentiate paragraph to paragraph. Your topic sentence, so the first paragraph has a different format, right? The thesis being the last sentence. All body paragraphs have a topic sentence, and then the end should be a summary statement. So it follows a very kind of clear format for the reader. So they know, like, here's your thesis statement. This topic sentence will connect to a part of it, right? Every topic sentence will connect to a part of it. And then the summary statement helps reiterate what's contained in the paragraph before the reader moves on to the next paragraph. Okay, so the only other thing I'm going to show you really quickly is the reason you definitely should use the template instead of trying to open up, a new document and then format it yourself is because if you open up a new document, this is what it starts out looking like. Okay, I'm going to go back. And so first of all, it's not, you can see that it's in Arial is actually, that's acceptable. But the font is incorrect. You'll see that the spacing is incorrect. So if I were to, let's see, I'm going to take this first paragraph and paste it in without any formatting. It looks like that, right? So it takes it, and then everything is off. It takes a lot of time to sit there and reformat everything. So it's definitely worth your time to just, to use the template from the assignment that I'm providing you, rather than opening up a new document and trying to get it to look like this, which takes a lot of time. Okay, all right. So I think that's it for this. I hope it helps. Only one more video that I'm going to talk about a couple of small things. All right. Hope it helps.